In a show of solidarity, British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak led a nationwide minute of silence for Ukraine Friday. He gathered outside 10 Downing Street with Ukraine's ambassador and a contingent of Ukrainian troops. For more on Britain's role in supporting Ukraine, let's cross to our correspondent, Bénédicte Paviot in London. Bénédicte, quite a public show of solidarity here by Sunak, and the UK has played quite a prominent role globally in backing Ukraine. Tell us more about that.
Indeed, a very prominent officially role across the world here, seen across the world, seen of course by Ukraine itself and President Zelensky, who came here in a surprise visit, you'll remember, and which we of course covered on the 8th of February. And indeed, he had the honour of addressing both houses of parliament, which is a very rare honour in itself, and the first time that a wartime leader does it actually during the war. So Rishi Sunak today very much showing in Downing Street with the Ukrainian ambassador and his wife as well, that honour to the immense courage of the Ukrainian people, an honour that was reflected in a statement earlier today published by King Charles III, saying that the Ukrainian people were showing a remarkable, truly remarkable courage in the face of this invasion by Russia of Ukraine. Of course, this one-year anniversary, we're here in front of the statue of St. Volodymyr, a former ruler, and of course the St. Patron of Ukraine, where at 4 p.m. local time, people will gather, Ukrainians will gather, and I'm sure British supporters will gather for an ecumenical service. They will then go after the service, they will march along the avenue here at Holland Park, go up to the Russian embassy. It'll be a candlelit vigil. Of course, the Russian embassy, where yesterday protesters sprayed across the whole of the road the Ukrainian flag. So a 1 minute silence also that was honoured and respected across the United Kingdom, not just by the Prime Minister, but across the whole of the country today. So very public support of Ukraine on this very sad anniversary.
And Bénédicte, this isn't all that Sunak is expected to do today. He will be also meeting with the group of 7, and he is expected there to push even more for support of Ukraine.
Yes, because we've had really this twin-track approach. Huge support for refugees, over 80,000 welcomed into British homes, a special scheme set up for them. You're absolutely right to underline the prominent political role that the United Kingdom has been playing, both on the side of equipment. I went to an MOD briefing 2 days ago, and it was very clear what the Ministry of Defence here is underlining is the fact that the United Kingdom was the first European country to provide lethal aid. And also, you're absolutely right in saying that Rishi Sunak, the Prime Minister, will today, in an online G7 meeting, be very much proning the acceleration of support in what he calls that's what it's going to take to shift, he believes, Putin's mindset. He says this must now be a priority, no longer time for an incremental approach. What Ukraine needs very much is, he says, faster movement from all countries, all allies on artillery, armour and what he says air defence. Of course, the President Zelensky, who while he was here and since, and also in Paris, and renewed his calls for fighter jets, that is not what the UK is doing. It is providing, however, special training for Ukrainian pilots, which is obviously very important. But it has to be underlined that there is real political support across all parties here for that support, military support of Ukraine. And what Rishi Sunak will be, we understand, saying is it's important to supply Ukraine with longer range weapons to disrupt Russia's ability to target Ukraine's infrastructure, something, he says, to which he committed the UK earlier this month.
France 24's Bénédicte Paviot in London. Great speaking with you. Thank you.